On Sunday night primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, cut. Ready.
Love to throw to get started. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Pass, pop, it's Golden. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Ready.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Set, cut.
From the gun, it's Love. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Yes, cut.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. They'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Left to the left side and taken in by Golden. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Watch out with 50 Fury. Ultra. Go Ultra. Set.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
Okay, break.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Blue striker. 10 black. Cut, cut.
Here's Love to throw. He finds Jaden Reeves for the grab. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give them 8 on that carry.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Okay, ready?
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Down. Smith red. Cut, cut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Black shot. Ready.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now run. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Ready. Back blaster. 6. 45. White. Ready.
Here's Love. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
50. Green.
Jacobs trying to find a crease in that massive humanity, but he's going to come up short.
The gain on the play leads to 2nd and goal.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jordan Love, touchdown Packers. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On the play fake, Dak. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline.
Into space. And he will go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown Cowboys. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
On the bootleg, it's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. He works free, right side. And he will score. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Alex McManus for the point after. It's up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's complete left side to Pickett. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Black, 95. Set.
To throw is Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Set, ready. 50, green. Mega. Set.
Second down throw for Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Ball red. Set. Red, 38. Smash, red. Ready. Check smash.
And before the snap, there is movement up front. This sequence not going as planned.
Okay, ready? Green jack. Ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. Still going. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 93 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way.
They'll go with the counter on first down, and he'll get about 4 to the 29.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. 2 minutes to go here. Till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. They get 18 on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's made by Pickens. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Oh, a huge mistake. Late in the half. It is intercepted.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, like especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Here we go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, 26.
So play action. It's Prescott. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I check point.
Prescott now. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Come on, cut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And that's going to run out of steam. It comes up short. No good. And this will stay a 2-possession game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Yeah, here we go.
On play action, Here's Dak. Moving outside the pocket. Off he goes. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Play action now. Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. And that's a first down. And it will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Now a toss play, running left. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems, as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. Now a give up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Lou. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up second and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Blues. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys draw closer here. It's 21-14. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Good play action with Love. That one intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Mike, we spend a lot of time talking about the elite athletes we have working along the defensive line, and it's always in the context of who's the best pass rusher, who's able to affect the quarterback the most. But how about their overall impact in the passing game? How about their ability to drop back off the line of scrimmage in maybe a short zone, an intermediate zone? And if the ball is thrown within their range, they're more than capable of hauling in the interception.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's second and 2.
There we go.
We're going to 53. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 21 apiece. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set. Down.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down, Love.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
45, white. Blue striker. Check, huh?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open is Pratt. He's got it. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Pick up of 46 yards.
Okay, ready?
Unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
Let's go. Ready?
To throw is Love. Complete to Jacobs. And he won't get away. Good elusive tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Brings up second and 12 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Set. Yellow, 22. Shoot, yellow. Hut.
Now Love. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Dante Fowler. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long.
Third and long.
Love going for it all. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Packers set to kick this one away. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. Give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I took They'll run it for the first time with Cavante Williams. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Big play. 3rd and 2.
Yeah, there we go.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they had their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
They'll run here. He's got room to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. I'll tell you what. You can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
What do you think? He'll run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped. 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Here's second down.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take point.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Second down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54.
Now Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
There we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys go up by 7, 28-21. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it will come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Black, set, hut. Ready.
To throw is Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
He'll clock it there with 10 seconds to go in the game. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we ready.
They'll go for it. Love. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
It all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To a knee goes Prescott. And that should do it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They finish off the first month of the season perfect.